fuck you thought this was, man? Ferragamo. Yo, they don't make two like me, nah. Yo, Rocky Balboa, tally the total. Smack a sad poet, mad forward, tragically stoic. See how my style show it. Ski mask on the corner, cop in the 40. Order chopped cheese, 4 in the morning, talking to shorty. Probably the most misunderstood artist in the rap game. Don't ever dare listen to me with arbitrary rap names. I don't give no passes, no complimentary backstage. I cash praise, my small talk can become a common catchphrase. Kamikaze, I was never taught to abstain. See how you mention poet conversations and it acts strange. The fear is palpable, I appear unstoppable. So the fact they even try to sabotage is paradoxical. Hypocrisy shows, they talking in code. I address it direct, pull up and park on they road. So don't act like you don't know. I took your soul right out your body. You can walk around normal, the damage won't show. I never tried this shit before, but I do the best I can. Yo, 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 yo. I know you like the way I'm freaking it. We go 1, 2, 3, everybody. It's for all for yo. Blam, blam. Mr. Yuck stickers on the cans now. You're frail and hopeless. Sales open and you're closest. Seal brought my mail open. The pale ghost is jailbroken. Still smoking. Hands down, get your hands down. Expire shit, fire sticks like the campground. My Udalone was tan brown. Vatican stamp, that's the damn brown. You winning, I can't tell now. So tell me who's the champ now. All that pain changed from nights in that damn cell. Shout out my dogs who sent me JPay. Mayday, your Mayday. It's payday like Friday, day. I ain't playing with you, K you hit you. With the official issue, missiles won't miss you. Decompose your tissue, every fiscal. White wolf with the gray whiskers. When we walk through, you promise we gon' hear the whispers. Promise you miss, so we gon' get you. I know you like the way I'm freaking it. We go 1, 2, 3, everybody. It's for all for yo.
Big eating dinners with made menace of Pain City. Sanitation bosses like Sooty, I live in the hate city. Paragraphs of pain, so barber murdered like Frank Nitty. Tie you up in Cold Harbor, a waste in the $1.50. Desert spray American way, the game's backwards. Hallucinated medical cake, earth off the axis. Young Sabbath, killer in capes and gun clappers. Mental trauma from using food stamps, now it's a rumor plants. Goons with scales, pop locking fiends, cause they knew the dance. Hatred grimace, got custards with downs, look like Shane Gillis. Ain't business, monetized blood, we stay gifted. From the tunes that's encrypted, they fame addicted, they run and snitching. Anybody that tests it's a ton of incisions. Iron lungs serving junkies in the street like religion. Sheba smoke in the project hall, we left the book for the pigeons.
First shop on the corner of the street where I was born. Long before I bought this building, I used to sell newspapers on the corner of the street.
You grow up in these streets, these houses.
I'm out in these streets telling these hoes the truth.
People can't like classical music.
But you like classical music?
But you like classical music? All I'm saying is that classical music isn't for everyone.
Since I was a kid, the bar's been my life like I was served in the pit. Since I was a kid, the bar's been my life like I was serving the bit. Up and down, left and right, so much blood, I'm petrified. Coping with my mental state, with the white pills, ain't slept tonight. Not a lick and I don't give a fuck if you can relate. Put them on a ventilator, if they're moving with hater, delete them. I don't even need them and I never really did. Making them all go since I was a little kid. Yeah, self-righteousness, I'm not in the business of forgiveness. Make us jump up out of our panties when I get to ripping raps like Christmas. Get on your knees and beg for forgiveness, or a decapitation will be witnessed. Killer instinct corpses on bridges that are burnt down, searching for distance. The American thing and drop bombs
bombs everywhere, bitch, I carried a grenade in my lunchbox when I was a kid at school. Because my habitat was pitiful. I really believe that I'm the one to make change, but in the hood it's hard enough to maintain. What I pursue is the love, it ain't vain. Anyone outside of the mirror you can't blame. Cause the truth of the matter is we stop ourselves from reaching the goals that we set. I'm guilty of that myself, but giving up, that's what I just won't let happen. I'm rapping about where I'm at. Currently in life, I've been feeling trapped, but I'm giving up nothing, I gotta keep busting. Been at it so long, there ain't no turning back, yeah. Since I was a youth, I've been the motherfucking truth. I make them go, 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 go. Since I was a youth, I've been the motherfucking truth. I make them go, 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 go. Since I was a youth, I've been the motherfucking truth. I'm not in the business of forgiveness, murdering them and I'm leaving a witness. Since I was a youth, I've been the motherfucking truth. I'm not in the business of forgiveness, murdering them and I'm leaving a witness. After the clouds of smoke settle, I put my money on being the illest nigga alive. I don't particularly like giving anybody the benefit of the doubt. If you're making me uncomfortable, you die in the worst fashion. Believe me, you don't wanna see what I look like after midnight. Black feathers erecting from my flesh, tons of maggots crawling out of my windpipe, hands turning into bladed claws, spitting fire through a raven's jaw. Spitting the M16, you in a sick grim dream. Running for your fucking life, ain't no saving y'all. When I discovered my ability during my adolescence, I was evidently unaware of its true powers. You can use it for good or bad, like a Jedi. Spitting acid, skeletons collapse in my showers. Black in his soul, making onyx look whiter than snow. Sicko, sicko, sicko. Don't you motherfuckers ever take me for a joke. If you do that, you'll probably be laying on the floor. Don't you motherfuckers ever forget it, I mean it. I'm finally a solidified part of the underground, but that doesn't mean that I'm never ever gonna leave it. I got a demon in my head and I gotta feed it. From my bro to the flow, I'm a fucking rapping pro. I don't got no fucking foes, I'm just laughing at you hoes. I know you don't want no smoke, I don't got no control. Apex nemesis, no saving the witnesses. You can take the poverty and paranoia, probably got two of the many reasons I don't got a lot of motion. I mean, I got the devotion, I refuse to sit around getting stagnant, building corrosion. Especially when my passion had me flying over the ocean into loose France, filling my guts full of emotion. My path ain't easy, from Paris back to the ghetto where my kids need me. In a better light, I want them to see me. And I've grown to realize that ain't nobody coming to save me. So I gotta do what I gotta do, speak my truth even if they hate me. My integrity is a commodity that I value more than the average human. Don't get me wrong, I don't think that I'm better than anyone, but I know that I will soon win. Not because I got a new Ferrari or because I got a lot of bread, but the people who I affected with the beautiful words I said. So easy it is to get lost in the sauce when you getting money, but you rich motherfuckers need to think about the people struggling and hungry. Type of messages I put in my raps. I want weak people getting stronger food. Get the fuck up on your high horse, acting like poor people don't belong with you. Give a voice to the gay, straight, trans, black, brown, white. Say amen. I'ma leave a legacy of unity because the vision is what they plan.
But you like classical music?
Since I was a youth, I've been the motherfucking truth. I make them go, 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 go. Since I was a youth, I've been the motherfucking truth. I make them go, 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 go. Since I was a youth, I've been the motherfucking truth. I'm not in the business of forgiveness, murdering them and I'm leaving a witness. Since I was a youth, I've been the motherfucking truth. I'm not in the business of forgiveness, murdering them and I'm leaving a witness.
Die, only to live again in a younger body. Then you can tell me if the operation was a success, what it's like to pass from life to death.
Monsters in my fucking head, see me walking with the dead. Yeah, hey yo, monsters in my fucking head, see me walking with the dead.
Don't do this to me, please, doctor!
Exclamation mark, start covering the eyes. Take a scarf, make it dark, mind and body hypnotized. Kiss the sky as we slide down the ladder. I think we found a cellar. This shit is helter-skelter. My mind is steady crumbling, breaking, I surrender. Just give me my sedatives, I'm good till September. Interstellar, bloody corridor, body horror, horrorcore. Looking like a cross between the Joker and the God of War. Monsters in my fucking head, see me walking with the dead. Yeah, hey yo, monsters in my fucking head, see me walking with the dead. I'm
Truman Show, haunted by the truth and the things that people shouldn't know. Peep the people, take a peek and tumble down the rabbit hole. I'm not okay like Jelly Roll, had too many edibles. Clinically insane, yes, I'm the type to keep it stereo. Friend or foe, it's getting kinda hard to separate them. Paranoid delusions, the conclusion is sedation. Exclamation mark, start covering the eyes. Take a scarf, make it dark, mind and body hypnotized. Cause the sky as we slide down the ladder, I think we found the cellar. This shit is hell to skelter. My mind is steady crumbling, breaking, I surrender. Just give me my sedatives, I'm good till September. Interstellar, bloody corridor, body horror, horrorcore. Looking like a cross between the Joker and the God of War. Monsters in my fucking head, see me walking with the dead. Yeah, me, monsters in my fucking head, see me walking with the dead. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The dead arising from the graves.
Your God.